Hello, I hope you're well. For those of you that haven't come across me before, my name's Aman Sana and I'm a self-worth and confidence mentor. So what that means is I help with women to transform their mindset, transform their mindset and tap into their energy and emotion so that they can unravel everything that's happened through life and live in their truest potential. So that's me. Today I'm popping on live quickly to speak to you about how you speak to yourself. So how do you speak to yourself? Do you ever talk to yourself negatively? As I'm asking these questions, just drop me some comments, drop me a yes, or if you want to share how you speak to yourself, feel free to do that. If you're watching this on replay, feel free to comment in the comments below. So how do you speak to yourself and how often do you put yourself down? It can be in the most subtlest way. It can be in the most just easiest, just little slip in here and there. But do you talk to yourself negatively? Because this can come from anything. It can be as strong as something like, oh, I don't feel good enough, to something as just passive as, oh, that outfit doesn't suit me, or I'm a bit big for that outfit. Or sometimes you might think, there's no point in me saying that because no one's going to listen to me anyway. These are all forms of talking negatively to yourself. Yes, Disha, you do this a lot. You are guilty. Hi. Hope you're okay. Hi, I'm neat. So, yeah, these negative self-talk moments can come from anything. Like I said, am I going to get that? I'm not going to get that promotion. If you're telling yourself, I'm not going to get that promotion, there's no point in me saying this. I don't fit in these clothes. Nobody really cares about what I have to say. All of these things can be negative self-talk. So the other thing I want to say to you is, when you're talking negatively to yourself, identify where that's coming from, because usually when you're talking negatively to yourself, that self-talk is coming from a belief. So these beliefs are something that we believe about ourselves. If you're telling yourself, oh, there's no point in me saying it because no one's going to care, that belief that you're carrying might be that your voice isn't important, that no one wants to hear you. You may be feeling unheard. So identify and recognize where this self-talk is coming from. And then the thing is with us, we are taught everything. So what happens is, ask, is this my negative self-talk or has somebody else said this to me? Sometimes you've been told something so many times, you begin to say it yourself. So for instance, if you're telling a child, oh, they're naughty, they're naughty, they're naughty, and then they start telling themselves, I'm naughty, that's been taught to them. Yeah, so their negative self-talk throughout life is a taught self-talk. Does this make sense as I'm going along? Let me know. Drop in the comments if you understand what I'm saying. So with these beliefs that are ingrained on us and with this negative self-talk that we're giving us, we're constantly limiting ourselves in so much. It might be a report or an assignment that, oh, I'm not going to do well anyway, so what's the point in trying, yeah? All this negative self-talk is limiting ourselves. And sometimes it's put upon us and not actually our own. So I would like to ask you, next time you get this self-talk, first of all, catch it. In the middle of hearing it in your head, catch it and stop it. And then ask, is this mine? Is this my belief? Or have I heard it so many times that I'm repeating it? Yeah? And then, because we do this when working with clients so much, like we identify the beliefs that are held behind the self-talk and then we reframe them and choose new beliefs so that there's new self-talk. So another way of helping yourself with negative self-talk is affirmations. Now, affirmations are brilliant because anybody that's listened to me before about mindset and beliefs and thoughts will know this fact because I go on about it all the time. So we think nearly 60,000 thoughts a day. And these thoughts, 80% of them are negative. Because as humans, we migrate towards negative thoughts. So things like affirmations are really good to replace these negative thoughts. And affirmations can be things like, I'm energized and vibrant for the day. I'm well rested and ready to start the day. I am loved and in love. Or if it's the end of the day, you might say, I've handled today with all that I can. I'm supported by the universe. These affirmations replace the negative self-talk. So once you catch it, like I mentioned earlier, you can replace it with an affirmation. I've got my notes here, that's what I'm just looking at. There was so much I wanted to say, I didn't want to go off on a tangent. So replacing the thoughts is one thing. The other thing that you can do is change the narrative of these thoughts. So who here tells themselves, I can't do this? Who here tells themselves, oh, this is too hard? Or, oh my God, I've got too much to do. I'm so overwhelmed. Yeah, let me know if these are any thoughts that you get throughout the day. So the way we can change the narrative of these is, I can't do this. Perhaps you could try, yeah? Once you come across a challenge, you might think, oh, okay, you know what, give it a go. What is the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? You don't do it right? Okay, so, and what? It's fine. When you telling yourself this is too hard, I can't, this is too hard, right? What if you were to tell yourself that I'm going to try best I can. I can do the best I can right now, and I can manage as much as I can. You don't have to do the whole of it, right? Same for too much. Find manageable solutions. When you have that thought that this is too much, I've got too much on, chunk your things and activities and actions that you need to do and find manageable solutions for it. It's just about changing the narrative of the thought from I can't do this to I can try, from this is too hard to I'm doing my best right now, from oh my God, this is too much to okay, where do I start? And small bite-sized actions. Change the narrative of the thought and you can change the way you're speaking to yourself. The third thing you can do is switch up the language. Now, this is one of my favorite things because it is so simple and it is something that none of us realize we're doing, right? Change and switch up the language. How many of you tell yourself that this is hard? Oh my God, it's so hard. It's going to be hard. I did this and it was hard. Like, how many times do you use that word? Because I want you to say that word and feel in your body how your body feels to it. Does your body feel a resistance to the word hard? Because I guarantee you it probably does. Somewhere in your body it's like, oh, I'm hard. Yeah. So change it. What if instead of, oh, that assignment was so hard, do you know what? That assignment was quite challenging. Or there were some obstacles, but I overcame it. How does that language, just switching that language, feel in your body compared to it was hard? Have a think about that and let me know in the comments or let me know if you're watching on replay. The other one is, I need to do this. Oh, I hate it. I shouldn't say I hate it. I dislike it. So I need to. I had a client who we were working with and I said, what is the first thing you're going to commit to when changing? We changed her beliefs. We'd switched up and reframed a lot of the stuff. And then I said, what is the first thing you're going to commit to? And she said, I need to commit to my morning routine. And straight away I was like, how does the word need? Sorry, Instagram was telling me I've spent 15 minutes on it. How does the word need to fit in your body? Feel it and see if there's any resistance to it. Because for me, if I say I need to do this, it's a bit like, again, there feels like a slog to the word, like a to the word. What if you choose to? My client then reframed once we spoke about it to, I choose to commit to my morning routine. How much more empowering is I choose to compared to I need to? She started changing your perspective and it's helped so much. That's amazing. So just switch that up there. The third example that I've got is, how many of you say, I have to do this, I have to do that? Do you have to? Do you choose to? Do you want to? And an example of this is, one day I was working and it was evening time, and I had a lot of work to do and I wanted to get through it. And my husband came in and he said, I'm going to go for a walk. Do you want to come? And I didn't want to. I didn't want to go for a walk because I wanted to do my work. So in that moment, it's so normal to say, oh, I've got to do my work. I have to do my work. But no, because that felt quite like negative towards my work. I like doing my work. I like doing whatever I was doing. So instead I said, I want to finish this off. You go for your walk and then we'll catch up after. Because that's me making the choice. I am giving myself the power and I'm changing that language so that it's me that's making the choice, right? Let me know if this makes any sense in the comments. Let me know if you've resonating with it, or if there's anything that like you'd be like, oh, I mean, how would I switch this? So these four things are the things that I would say to do. Identify where that negative self-talk's coming from. Is it a belief of your own, or is it being given to you? Choose a new thought, yeah? Swap that thought out straight away. Choose a new thought. If you can't choose a new thought, yeah, if you're not there yet and it just doesn't feel right to you, it feels too far, then change the narrative. Try changing the narrative of it. Change it from, I can't do this, to, I'm going to try and do this. Again, even if changing the narrative feels not quite right for you yet, simply switch up the language. Switch up the language. You're just switching a word or two here and there, and it feels so much more empowering and so much better. You don't have to do something, you choose to do it. You don't need to do something, you want to do it. Something isn't hard, there was obstacles, but you overcome obstacles, right? So let me know if that was helpful to you. In the comments, if you're watching it on replay, drop me a message and let me know if there's anything else that you need help with. I've got something super exciting coming on Monday. So that will be launching on Monday. Make sure you come back and check out what it is. Yeah, if there's anything else, drop me a message, drop me a DM, and speak to you guys soon. Thanks so much. Bye.